On this adventure with Lukimyu,
Look, beautiful tail right next to the boat.
as the water glass is off, we head to the outer reef. And this is what we're looking at.
Staring at the ceiling, another sleepless night, trying to find some meaning.
We are going to go, probably regret this, climb the highest peak in the Whitsundays. It is Whitsunday Island. It's just over there. It's 2 hour, 16-minute round trip. It's not very far though, so it's very steep.
Close my eyes tight, trying to get some clarity.
Let's go. Do this.
Let it be a mystery.
This track is steep and challenging. You must be fit to attempt this walk. Rocks are slippery when wet. Captain James Cook through the Whitsunday Passage. We seem to be covering a lot of Captain James Cook's footsteps recently.
Breath is enough to be a reason to try to be.
Bit of a waterfall in the wet season. It's quite pretty. It's very steep.
A bit like many of our walks through the Whitsundays, the landscape and the foliage keeps on changing. But being out of breath is pretty consistent.
Let's go.
Oh my, I think that I might be.
Well, that's the top. And that's the view. That's Golden Air Inlet, hey?
Through new eyes, what a crazy mystery. Whoa, whoa, it's enough to be alive. Whoa, whoa, when we stop to realize that every.
You're a bit damp.
I am. I'm definitely a bit damp. This is true. Hamilton Island in the distance. There are 11 different walks in the Whitsundays, ranging from 4 to 5 in difficulty.
But we didn't take as long as we thought, and now we have to pull the boat back into the water.
That's a bit disappointing.
Just there. Look. How cool was that? Beautiful tail right next to the boat.
Time to break out the kayaks and go for a paddle. Off the back of our boat, there is a giant batfish. I think it's a giant batfish. Let's have a look. What you doing, baby?
My usual thing, sitting on the back step, attracting the fishes. You never know what will pop up. It's cool. Sometimes we have squid, sometimes an octopus, but often just like that, little fishes. And sometimes you attract the little fishes, and then the big fishes come and eat the little fishes, which seems very unfair. Circle of life.
Yep. That is an octopus swimming.
How pretty.
That's an amazing thing to see, isn't it? Look at that. You don't see that every day. Look at the shape he makes.
Well, very uneventful night, which is always good. No storm last night, no 45 knots. And so we're breaking up again to glass. So we're going to go to the outer reef, probably Bait Reef, I think. Pick up a mooring there today, snorkel. Haven't told Jamie this. Maybe have a dive this afternoon or tomorrow morning. Probably just go out for 1 or 2 days though. It looks absolutely glassy beautiful. only provisioned for 3 or 4 days when we left Hamilton Island. It's been 4. So supplies are getting low, which means creativity needs to get higher. So I'm just trying to work out what meals we've got left that are tasty, because I don't like eating boring food. I think lunch will be the real challenge, and also eating something healthy. I mean, we could just eat pasta and rice and things like that, but I prefer to have a few veggies in my life, so I'm trying to think it through.
Bunch of jet skiers, and they're about 25 or 30 nautical miles from the mainland. It's pretty impressive. With all the mooring buoys taken at Bait Reef, we headed round to Hook Reef and were greeted by this.
Didn't think I'd come this far. At some point I stopped counting the minutes, the days, the months. Everything blurred so softly.
We are here at the bottom of Hook Reef, which we've never been to before, on this gorgeous day in a beautiful anchorage, and we've thrown the dive gear in the boat. We're going to go for a dive. There's no dive information about this location, and that bit drops down to about 60 metres, so it could be a beautiful drop off.
She's pretty full with all that dive gear and stuff in here, isn't it?
Very. Doing what Jamie calls a reconnoitre, which involves me sticking my head in the water, having a look. Stealthy coral.
Never saw it coming, all I ever wanted, like a rainstorm. It was all at once and it was really something to behold. You couldn't have planned it so perfectly if you tried. It's just the way it goes, everything will fall into line. There's a better day. Ooh, don't be afraid, it's coming your way. Looking back at all the things I coulda, shoulda, but they're gone, and they all came together like a full surrender. Lift my hands. I could have planned it so perfectly if I tried. It's just the way it goes, everything will fall into line.
It was really good. Yeah.
Quite.
I'm a bit without words, but no, it was good. It was good. The viz improved and the fish life improved as the dive went on. Yeah, and the water temperature in a wetsuit wasn't too bad.
I was in my 3 mil wetsuit with my stinger underneath. Technically 4, and I thought it was going to be cold, but it wasn't. Nice. And there's a lot of boats out here, and I thought we would be by ourselves. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Just filling some tanks. Very noisy. Makes yourself very unpopular. Happy day. 3 days left to cater for, and here is the grand selection of food. Doesn't include onions and garlic. Thinking cap will be required. It's not the prettiest of dishes. Should be tasty. Pad Krau Pow.
It is pretty spectacular out here. So, Denise has put our little folding chairs up on the bow, and this is where we're sitting.
In the teeny tiny bit of shade that is available.
In the tiny bit of shade that is available.
But there's a lovely breeze as well.
There is, just the slightest breeze. And this is what we're looking at.
having bevies on the roof because we don't have an island to have bevies on. So a little bit of shade, a little bit of breeze. James having a pina colada.
Ooh, just you wait, there's a better day. Ooh, don't be afraid, it's coming your way. Looking back at all the things I coulda, shoulda, but they're gone, and they all came together like a full surrender. Lift my hands, I could have planned it so.
On the next adventure with Lukimyu,
Look at that magnificent fish. Hi, buddy. I know.
we dived the outer Great Barrier Reef.
Sunset drinks tonight.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe and share it with your friends.